Hi, I'm Ryan.
Hi, I'm Aiden.
And this is...
Let's talk
about...
same-sex public affection.
Yes.
So, like many of you, we saw the advert from Australia and New Zealand Bank, which was about holding hands stronger together. And it got us thinking about same-sex public affection and how we perceive it and what we do in the circumstances when other people are around. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's kind of different. We have to weigh it up with heterosexual public affection and same-sex public affection because even though both of them are the same thing, there's subtle differences in the way people take it when they see it, okay? And one thing is that heterosexual public affection, even though we kind of say, and everyone has a natural opinion, most people do anyway, of, oh no, I don't really like it when you see two people snogging or being really affectionate in public.
What we mean is like when you see a man and a woman, like... in a bar or whatever, like kissing each other's face off, right? Don't get me wrong, like I'm not against it. It's just like the normal thing to do is you and your friends be like, oh get
God.
a room.
Yeah, like, oh God.
But it's not like we're against it. It's just like, that's what it is. You know what I mean? It's okay for a little kiss. We're talking about like sucking each other's face off, like drain the soul, Harry Potter, Dementor.
Yeah. But there are little subtleties that heterosexual couples do in their day-to-day lives, which no one really notices. A lot of heterosexual couples hold hands.
Yeah.
And if you actually take a second to see how many people do it, you'll be surprised there's so many. A lot of people say they're on the tube or they're on a metro somewhere or a bus, will kind of cuddle into one another and maybe give each other a kiss on the cheek. And
you don't really think anything of it.
No.
And that's fine. That's not the point of the video.
You're oblivious to it. The point of the video is then how do we kind of look at same-sex
couples doing it,
and our opinions and
what happens when we do it and stuff,
I struggle. Do you struggle?
Yeah, we struggle. So sometimes at the end of work, I'm not going to go back to his house or he's not going to come back to my house or whatever. So we'll say bye to each other and we'll kiss in the street in the city centre.
Yeah.
Now...
a peck.
Yeah. It's just a short little kiss.
Yeah.
But what we're talking about is the fact that when we do that, we do it quickly and we just hope that as soon as we do it, no one's going to be like around us and say something or anything like that. That's all we mean. And if they did... I'd say something back anyways. But...
I think maybe that's just, like, I don't want the attention. Negative or positive. I just don't want the attention. Especially when I'm doing something that personal. I mean, that's an excuse for not doing it. But, if you're going to say bye to someone, you give them a quick kiss. Especially your loved one. But then I thought, why am I so insecure about doing it in front of somebody? And the reason why, okay, is because we are so oblivious to heterosexual public affection that it kind of just passes us by without even noticing it. But because... kind of same-sex public affection is so rare, right? When we see it, our eyes are drawn straight to it. And you'll notice, if you ever do it, someone will look.
If we were going to a shopping centre or a shopping mall, if you're watching in the USA, and we were holding hands, then people would look more, or they'd like, be like, hey, look at that, or whatever. And if we're completely honest, we do that. If there's a gay couple holding hands, or gay people... kiss each other bye, or lesbians doing the exact same thing, or whoever, then we do look.
Yeah, we do.
Right? And we're like, oh, isn't that sweet? Like, and we shouldn't. But I think the reason why we say that isn't that sweet is because they feel comfortable enough, or they want to do it so much that they don't care about other people's opinions.
They've got balls.
Yeah.
Metaphorically.
To do that.
Yeah. Although when I do see it see somebody kissing same sex, I do kind of say, oh no, I shouldn't look. It shouldn't be a thing, It shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, so stop.
But you'd look at a heterosexual couple doing it, but you wouldn't think anything of it. You just man, like a husband and a wife or whatever.
And it's just because it's a bit different and it doesn't happen all the time, and that's why, I really struggle because it's impacted on my relationship slightly, I think, because there's times when I get really angry with myself if I'm walking just in the shopping centre or something. I really want to grab Ryan's hand, but then I just, like, an overwhelming sensation of fear kind of crosses me, and I'm thinking, people are going to look at me. I don't really want to know.
Someone's going to say something.
Yeah,
I'm going to say something back.
I don't want that to be a situation. I mean, we live in the northeast of England isn't the best place for...
It's not bad, but it's not the best. It's not Brighton.
No, yeah. And so I wonder what people think, and yes, perhaps I shouldn't, but you still do. It's a natural part of being human.
Yeah.
It has impacted on my relationship more than I probably would like to admit.
I don't mind though. Like I'm not one for let's hold hands and kiss and stuff like all the time.
Yeah, but I'd like to sometimes.
Yeah. And we do that when necessary. Like for example, on our last day on holiday, when everyone got, like, all the couples got up and danced.
Yeah.
You were like, come on, Ryan, let's dance. And we did. And
Yeah.
someone said something, and then I was cheeky back.
Yes.
Is that why you don't like doing it? Because you know I'm going to say something back?
Well, that's one part. Ryan, God, he has to have the last word in every circumstance.
Especially if you're wrong.
Yes, especially if you're wrong. Yeah, on holiday it was totally fine, wasn't it? But I'd forced myself to, and it was because I didn't know any of those people. And I thought, okay, after 10 days, like, I'm going home and I won't have to think about it. But then I remember once when I first came out, and she won't mind me saying this, but my mum said, why are you worried about coming out? Like, no one really cares, you know? Of course, she's wrong in that instance. People do care, negatively and positively. But I said, no, there's something different about being out as a gay couple. I said, you and Mark, who's, well, my stepdad, they hold hands as they walk down the street in any circumstance. It's just the most natural thing in the world. I really struggle with that, you know? And isn't that such a shame that us just to be in a relationship, I can't feel comfortable in my own skin just holding your hand down the street. Just doing the most natural thing that a relationship is, you know, being a little bit affectionate and something that's quite subtle. And it kind of saddens me a little bit, and that's kind of, I wanted to share this because if other people feel this way, I want you to know that we do, you know, and it gets us down slightly, and we feel your pain, but it's okay because we're all there together. And when I saw that advert quickly, right, I was emotional. I very rarely get emotional, and I was emotional with that advert because I thought, oh my God, other people actually feel that way, you know, like other people feel that it's really difficult to kind of show who you are as a person. And feel comfortable doing so, and not feeling like I'm doing it because I'm strong, you know, and like I'm doing it because I need to push forward and progress. I don't want to feel that way when I hold hands. I just want to feel like I'm in a loving relationship and that I can do it and I'm walking down the street. I don't want to feel like I'm doing something for, you know, progression, gay progression and everything. Anyway, Ryan, you want to talk about? Because I feel like I'm taking over.
No, it's okay. Like I feel as though, like you've said, like just about everything that I would say anyways, but you've done it well.
Rarely do I do it well. Usually it would take a good 20 takes.
What I would like to add is the fact that, like, genuinely, I don't mind whether or not we hold hands in public or whatever, but I completely understand what you're saying. If you want to hold my hand for all night, right, while we sleep, then you can do that. It's not as if I don't have the opportunity to do that. And I love you regardless. And if anyone is watching, basically, let us know in the comment box below how you feel on the topic. And I know that it's silly of us to think, oh, we shouldn't care what people think, and we don't care what people think. It's almost like I can't be bothered with arguing with this stranger
if they say something
negative.
Or they make a little comment or something, or some kid, some stupid 18-year-old who makes a stupid comment.
Or even kids that would look up and be like, hey, mum, dad, those two boys are holding hands. And then it puts the mum and dad in a situation where, like, oh, do we tell our kids yet? Or do we not? Or whatever.
I just can't be
bothered
when I'm shopping.
To then argue with someone.
Going
possibly.
to work. You know, it just doesn't... It doesn't do it right.
But we do it at the right times, and that's why we said when we say bye to each other, we do it. We kiss each other goodbye, but there's something in the back of our mind that is just thinking, oh, I hope to God no one says anything. Sorry, I just swore. But let us know what you thought.
Yes, please do.
Of the whole topic.
I feel like I've brought this video down slightly. On a lighter note, I do feel like I'm getting better.
Good.
With it.
Good.
I feel like, you know, if I just kind of bite the bullet, then I can.
Okay.
But say public affection, although it's easier to do it in front of a camera when no one's actually there.
It's not like that.
What?
It's not like that.
Why?
Well, because thousands of people watch this.
Thousands?
Well, not thousands. Hopefully thousands. So like this video.
Tens of people. Please comment in the comment box below. Ryan already said that, but I'm going to say it again. And
if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, as it really helps us out. And also, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button,
okay.
Go ahead.
And also, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button.
Thank you, guys. That's twice we just said that. Bye, guys. Mwah.